Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kevin, and welcome back to the Banner Saga. I don't know if you remember. Well, I don't remember necessarily. But last time we left off, we had just, I think, had a big fight in a bar, a tavern somewhere, and I had actually gotten one of my guys killed, but he kind of popped back up afterwards. So that was nice, because that wasn't the best play on my part, which, you know, is probably going to happen more than once, and these voices are also probably going to happen and change more than once. But the only place we can go now right now is the docks, and I think I had to go down to the docks for something else anyway, so here we go. A Vulcanir. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version, trampling the halls of Grofheim, abundant in purpose. Gods, Ubin, you're looking ancient. Comes with being old, and if there is Vognir there must be Hakon? Must there? Still bleeding tributes from poor and stupid old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Jornder demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death in Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. Just returned from Arbarang, in fact. And glad for it. Hakon motions to the other ships in the bay, sails still fluttering. Again, I apologize for those accents. They're horrible. I have no acting training or voice acting training, as you've probably noticed. Golden Wolfhead emblazoned on red, the king of men, or someone on his behalf. The king's whelp. The king's son Luden. Don't you know, Scrivener? We visit his capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliances these days. And sometimes I'm just going to give up on the voices, because, you know, I want to. And it probably sounds better that way anyway. It's a miserable waste of time. Yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Then you're going to Grofheim? I have the distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. We should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week away, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. What he's trying to say is the prince is a delight to behold. Where is Mulgr? Hakon, have him find a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants departs in his wake. You recognize a few. Others are strangers to you. Guess I'm off to find Mulgr. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambles from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach with low eyelids. Luden looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. Ew. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think? Pulling that. While I'm not a big fan of spiders, still don't think I'd do that. Weariness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what an odd day it has been. One of the governor's men at the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Vognir's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. So I could converse with one of the heroes. I'm gonna go talk to the prince. Is this the right place? You find the prince at an inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Luden. A woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Luden. Yes, you're with Vognir. I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Vognir a long time. I'll be joining you back to Grofheim with my guards. Luden looks up for the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king. For the king. Carrying ties to the capital. We crossed by chance. Oh, a tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Let's see. Just to introduce myself, I hope to learn more about you. I have a habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. Just to introduce myself, you collect taxes for the Varl territories? A true pleasure. Yes. An awkwardness hangs in the air like a thick fog. You take the opportunity to depart. Well, that didn't go as well as I had hoped. So let's just go drink some. That sounds like a good idea. Scrivener! You find Hakon in a mead house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely sees this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagon? Vognir's the one who's agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. You already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that give me trouble. No surprise. What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as a Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Haken. Haken let slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deeds, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Vognir's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Down here, I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point. Just another reason to get back to Grofheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the meat house becomes overbearing, then step back into the cool air outside. Alright, well since that's the only highlighted building, I guess we're going to go to the Great Hall. At dawn you're awoken by a delivery of goods, at least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell with a sun that never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised, to your mild surprise. You wonder if Eirik had anything to do with that. Plus 20 renown. Oh, thank you. Your guards take the treasure wagon down to the gates. Vognir is already there. Here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear groggy and disheveled. Mulger steps forward, Vognir's quartermaster, if you recall correctly, in charge of his unwieldy entourage of warriors. You know him only in passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. Well, since we only have one option, I guess we're ready. You follow Mulger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath that are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of the sort. Just frustrated, tired people. It summarizes Strand as well as a whole, you think. We gone. I could just let that music play. Day 2. I got 66 days of supplies, I got some renown, I got some days, I got some options. I'm assuming at some point it's going to tell me to do something. Aha! The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mulger, cracking open mead cask. From our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hours pass with raucous laughter as the mead is passed throughout the camp. Not the cramp, the camp. Let's see. Let's drink. Should we toast? Let's drink a little. You go easy. You've nothing against a good drink, but if anyone is going to keep an eye on things, it may as well be you. The revelers eventually fall asleep without incident. I don't want to drink to that guy anyway. You rise groggily. The campsite is a casualty of merriment. Mulger is already kicking warriors awake when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Vognir. You're needed. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Vognir releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. How long to Grofheim? Ha! We're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on a map. I'm assuming that's to show me on a map. Drag the map to look around. A portrait icon shows where your caravan is in the world. You can also tap on any location to get some history about it. When you're done with the map, tap the X at the bottom of the screen. So drag it around. Wow, this place is big. So there we be, and I'm assuming maybe like in this direction? If we're going, well, where is Grofheim? Grofheim? Hello. That's the right foot, apparently. Valderfell. Oh, the Wandering Road. It's kind of an awkward name. Alright, well, I'm sure when we get there, it will be much easier to spot on the map. So let's just get out of here. We head north, then east, past the forts. Grofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. You'd have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skrymerstead? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone the Silverstone Bay is called that for a reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up the longships. Too bad, though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skrymerstead. A half-sunken city crawling with dredge, Prince. Dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through his nose. A poor disguise for his contempt. He turns and bats aside the tent flap as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Don't poke the anthill, Wagner. He seems no happier to be here than you. Spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off to. Ouch. Ludin's got a shorter wick than Haken. Thanks, Wagner. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vidgerfell, if we're lucky. Man, these words are not easy. They don't have enough vowels or consonants. Camp is where you manage caravan. During travel, you can camp, button, travel hut. While camp is in town, you can upgrade your allies. Okay. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A high morale will reduce casualties and more affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies that only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any character in mock battle. To tap, leave at the bottom of the camp and by the road. So we got Hero's Tent we're clicking apparently. Click on unit to view stats, promote ranks, and learn about abilities. That guy. Click an ability button to learn about the unit's ability. That thing. The Shield Master strikes an adjacent enemy for armor damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. Return the favor to return even more armor damage for one turn. By using Bring the Pain, so that's that one. By using Bring the Pain, the Shield Master can create a forward charge that punishes enemies for ganging up against him. Oh, so that's, I guess, Bring the Pain, and yeah, so that's Bring the Pain. Return break attack and +1, break attack +1 and +2, break attack +2 and +3. Alright. Warhawk uses massive weight to sweep his weapon around him. I think he just called you fat. Adjacent to friend or foe for normal... Friend or foe? I gotta remember that. Tempest triggers the Warhawk's passive ability, Heavy Impact, which in turn can cause a chain reaction of destruction if used in close quarters. Keeping the Warhawk out of harm's way until late in the fight will maximize his effectiveness. So that's that, and then... Yah! The warrior hits so hard that any enemy standing adjacent to his target on a strength attack will... take 1 strength damage from the shockwave. Hitting a large target like a Varl or Dredge, who takes up 4 tiles, can potentially cause an impact across many more victims than hitting a single square. Alrighty. Ludin. Impale. Spearman skewers his enemy. Normal strength damage for kicking them away, doing knockback and causing them to bleed if they move on their next turn. The character who is bleeding will take 1 strength damage, blah blah blah. Okay. And then Embolden. Each kill the Spearman makes encourages allies to fight harder, granting 1 pill power to the Spearman and any adjacent allies. And we've got Sundering Impact. No chance to miss. Wreak Havoc. 1 break. Bonus. Carefully positioned to impact as many enemies around the target. Okay. And that is also Heavy Impact. Alright. Okay. Oh, promote. The greatest warriors in the battlefield are those who live past their first battles. Legend. Build higher stats, increase your item rank. I don't even... 35 right now. Okay. Yes. Okay. I don't have anybody else to promote, so promote! Can't do any of that, so continue. Yes. Right. Oh, so 4... Okay, I see. I wasn't looking. So, what do we want here? What is that? I don't remember what that is. Let us do... Let's do some of that. Yeah, no, I know who he is. I'm trying to figure out what... Oh, that. There it is. Exertion. Willpower you can use. Willpower... Move farther, hit our strength is basically HP and damage, and armor blocks damage ability. Exertion. Break is the amount of direct damage you can naturally do to enemies' armor. Okay. I gotcha. So I want more to be able to add more stuff here. So let's do one of those. So let's upgrade that, maybe, or do that and that. That seems like so. 18 out of 18, 2 out of 2. Confirm. Yes. All right. We promote anybody else? No more promotions. So now I guess he's a rank 3. 1, 1, and 1. Alright. Well, that took too long. We can leave, rest, training. Let's go ahead and... we're all in a good mood, great morale, so let's go ahead and leave.
Fell. Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
By Harderborg. That's a lot of Varl for some missing cattle. What? A couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until it sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? Wouldn't know. My boy's seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Skalfings out here, maybe? Could they have Varl working for them? Not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eyes anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. We'll be here no more than a day. There's silver for any food you've got. For hundreds of Varl? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Luton? It's faint. Sounds like fighting and something else. Haken takes off at a run. Oh dear. We be running. Battle! Well, that can't be good. Clicking any tile will automatically make a path, but you can also set waypoints. Click once to make a waypoint. Now select the next waypoint. This is often useful when you need to avoid certain tiles. Alright, I guess we're moving here. Spearmen can attack diagonally and end up to 2 tiles away. Click the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies. Now click the enemy. So, well, he's going to kick my butt, is basically what you're telling me. Armor blocks attack for each enemy armor than your strength, higher than your strength. There is a 10% chance the attack will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown above the attack button. Alright. I guess we're just doing that. Deflect! Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on out, you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Well, I don't know that we're gonna, live that long. Okay. Well, you're going there. And let's see, what are our stats? 14 and 16. So let's see, what do I have? Sundering Impact. Let's see what that does. Alright. Let us move our butts over in this direction. Can I attack you? I can't attack you. Can I do... Can't bring the pain, can't attack, so I guess he's just gonna sit there like a sad guy. You, however, probably can attack. So we're gonna move you over here and do a big ol' 4. Yeah, let's just do that. Ow. Alright, your turn. Let's, oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I should be able to do some different stuff. No. Let's see, let's just do a regular attack. Let's do a full armor choppy chop. Nice. He's gonna probably take a little bit of ouch. And let's go ahead and move over here and take this smaller dredgy dude. Yeah. There we go. Ow. Just armor damage. Now, he is going to... Nope. So I think I want to hit him. Starting from the target and going clockwise. So it should hit him and then hit him if I do this. Let's do that. Yeah! Nice. Why are you running away? That can't be good. That cannot be good. So let's go here. And, do I want to do that? Adjacent? Yeah, let's do... Is that adjacent? Let's see. Ally to the battlefield. Let's try and see what this does. Nah. He just poked me? Is that what that was? Alright. Let's go ahead and do... let's go ahead and do that. That down. Uh-oh. Ow. I think we can probably... you know what? Let's not do that. No, I can't get to him from there, so let's just go ahead and try and whittle this guy in half. Oh, there's the reinforcements. So he's got 3, so we're gonna go ahead and just kill him. There we go. We don't need extra willpower right now. He didn't move very far. He moved a couple of tiles, so what we're gonna do is shuffle him over here and then just do an attack on that guy for 3. Ah, deflect. See? Neener. And then we're just gonna hit that guy for 3. Nice. Ow. Jerk. Gonna move him a little bit over here and then just finish this guy. Wow. Really finish him off. One armor, not a big deal. Let's just beat this guy down. Move that guy over there. Just hit him. May not be able to get him all the way down this time. Can't attack nobody, so he's just gonna rest. Take 2 to the face, and then just kill him. Dead Dredge. Shield Master. Victory! Got a promotion, got some renown. Because we ain't dead. I mean, except that prince guy. You trying to get yourself killed, dude? And what are you doing? I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. Looks remarkably well for a guy who just fell in battle. You never seen a dredge before, boy? What kind of idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? We didn't even see them, they were just there. Hagen goes to where Volgir lies face down. The future Val King lies motionless, aside from a spreading pool of blood. Well, poop. Vognir's dead. Chapter 2. Cut with keen-edged sword. Didn't even drink to him, and now he's dead. Oh dear. Oh, somebody else's story. Where did that thing come from? Shh, stay close. I think it's us. Does it eat? Why is it carrying a deer? Uh-oh. Deployment. Alright, let's put her over there. Put him over there. Ready! Be careful, don't get too close. Abilities, let's see. Light Step. The landsman can move through allies. Does 1 arm damage and all allies within range on melee attack the target. That's Mark Prey. Attack and rest. Alright, so that guy. No. The orange grid in the range of the unit's attack. Archers like Rook and Aled have a much longer range than melee units. Okay, that makes sense. But still, we're gonna have to just move. Let's go over to... I'm not sure how far he moves per turn. So let's go there. And just stop. Okay, so he doesn't go too far. So how far... thread the needle. No, I don't need to do that. Can I hit you from there? No. So I need to move you. Where should I put your face? Not quite. Well, I just did. Stop it! So I think we're gonna end turn there. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Alright, so attack that guy. I probably should have moved. Oh, dear. Oh! Ow! So how far is her attack? So that's what? Like 1, 2, like so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5. So she needs to move her butt like back there. And then attack that guy. Take the armor out. You gotta take out the armor. Did you leave her alone, dude? Seriously. Ow. And his attack is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so his attack is the same. So we need to move like here? Nice. Ow! Shaboozy. Nice. Was that a dredge? Alet looks calm, but you can tell her heart is about to beat right out of her chest. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? Yeah, I was the only one getting beaten on. No, I'll be fine. When the dredge attacked your cart and the yaks bolted, it spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through trees when you glance that direction. All that food. That's the last thing we're going to get before winter. What do we do? Don't run. Let me think. Forget the supplies like about this Skogger. If we hurry, we can gather them before more dredge appear. Do you think you can handle more of them? Well, I think we have to hurry and get them because we need all that stuff. I can see them in the trees. Are you sure about this? No? Be quick! Alet calms the yaks while you frantically toss supplies back into the cart. More dredge emerge, but you manage to get the cart moving again before they can close in. Yay! The colossal figures slowly recede into the distance. Plus 15 supplies. Supplies represent food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people will start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster the supplies will diminish. You can see how many days of supplies left you have on the travel display at the top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell as well as a few items. Well, I think we're going to stop it there, so thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.